where I live.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm not like super crazy about The Last of Us, but I'm gonna play the second one.
I will
It's okay.
not right away.
I tried the first one.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here's the thing about it. Like, I like it more than the Uncharted games, but that's because I prefer stealth gameplay, like in general.
So
But,
it just caters more to your interests.
It caters more to my gameplay interests, and
I mean, there's
that's
nothing
kind
wrong with
well,
that.
you know, I love stealth games because MGS3 is one of my favorite games, and I play it every year. Speaking of which, I need to get around to playing MGS3 again. I remember the last time I played it is that I was beating it for Chris because he couldn't get through it.
Oh yeah, because he didn't like it or something.
He,
Him
I
and Ryan.
they, I mean, not throwing shade, but they were bad at the game, which is why they didn't like it. But I don't think we necessarily hate The Last of Us. I don't. Well, I don't hate The Last of Us.
I don't hate it either. I just there's like a multitude of reasons for why I feel about it the way I do.
It probably
an okay
stems
game.
from it probably stems from Neil Druckmann hate. But
For me,
what a thing that I liked about The Last of Us though was the multiplayer. Oddly enough,
Yeah, it was
Like-
pretty cool.
well, just because like I like stealth games, and it was basically a multiplayer stealth deathmatch, and that's cool.
like, I can't give a fair shake to it. I can only talk about like the first maybe 2 hours because that's all of the time I had for it. But like the time I spent with it, I didn't really particularly enjoy it because of just the market it was in that it deals with is just super oversaturated.
Well, there's also a thing that if you don't like want a narrative driven game, then it's like not gonna be your jam. Like if you're in the mood for like for a story heavy game, then it's just like, yeah, you'd probably like it. But if you aren't and you just want to fuck around, that is like not for you.
Like here's the, like I like narrative driven games. Like that's
what's the
fine.
difference
And like even and like a lot of narrative driven games, like they take control away from the player, so it ends up being a movie.
Yeah.
Last of Us lets you play it, and I give it credit for that. But the thing is, like the whole story behind it, like the whole mythos, like the infected, it just came out like after a time when that whole thing was,
It was oversaturated with zombies, yeah.
and like it was past its prime. I had
Also-
it come out like 3 years earlier, I probably would have liked it more.
Honestly, had I gotten the game when it was still fresh, I would have.
I mean, I really liked it when it came out. It's just like
So did
I basically just like kind of overanalyzed it, I think, afterwards. Like if I just take it at face value from like how I played it after it came out, it's like a 9 out of 10.
Now, what exactly?
One thing that really bothers me though is that the clickers, they're just like they see based on echolocation, but if you stand still, they can't see you, and that's not how echolocation works.
No, that's how it works. You just got it wrong.
They're like dinosaurs.
Shut up, Naughty Dog.
It's like dinosaurs. You know,
Yeah.
dinosaurs with echolocation.
Yeah.
You,
Click, click.
oh shit, this one's got a queen.
Now, what
like-
exactly is a narrative-driven game? Because I've never.
Well, I mean, like, I would say almost every RPG made is a narrative-driven game.
Like
to be
it's
honest.
really
I guess,
heavy
like,
on the
the
it's really heavy on the
definition-
story element.
Yeah, it's like a narrative. There's like a difference between like just a game being like narrative-driven and then like a narrative-driven action game, because like they play completely different.
Like compare, I don't know, for example, Heavy Rain to like Final Fantasy VII. Both are very narrative heavy, but they play completely differently.
But one has gameplay, and the other has quick time events.
And the other one has Jason.
The other one has Cloud dressing up in a girl costume.
Dude, they're gonna take that out in the remake, I swear.
God, I hope I fucking.
Well, they might as well
I
take
really
out the
hope-
black guy too. Bunch
Like,
of
Jesus
racist
Christ! If they
assholes.
want to conform to today's standards, they're going to have to change everything Barrett says.
Yeah. So Persona 4 is narrative
narrative
driven.
driven,
Absolutely.
Okay.
for sure.
But it's still an RPG at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now something like I want
You
to
know,
say something like Breath of the Wild.
I think I
has-
gave up on that remake when they announced it was going to be episodic. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was a rumor saying that it was, and then I was like, oh cool, and then I looked into it and it's like, oh that was bullshit. Great, wonderful.
It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts 3. Just like it's like I really wanted it, but like, man, it's been a really long time, huh?
Yeah, I'll still play it when it comes out, but I don't think the hype's there for me anymore.
It's like
yeah,
when
the hype's died down a lot, and I know I'll get hyped for it like when it's near to coming out, but
you know, we gotta get to
Man,
that point.
that-
but like
Get there first.
I would much rather just hear about SMT5 at this point.
That train sure has sailed, huh?
like a long time
If
ago.
there's not any new information about SMT5 at E3, I'm going to burn down Atlas, and I'm not going to because they still make other games that I like.
I was gonna say don't get too extreme. They said burn down Atlas. I was like, oh okay, that's fine.
It's like, all right,
That's
not that
too
extreme.
That's not too extreme.
Not that extreme.
I was about to say like, don't break your Switch or something. Oh, burn down Atlas. Okay, that's forgiven.
It was like, okay.
Since Nomura is directing it, that means that it's never going to come out.
God damn! I just need one more fucking wolf.
Then find it.
I'm trying to. They're hard to find, Andy.
I don't care about your pissy ass excuses.
I'm kind of okay with Nomura being like the director for 7, just because he actually did have a fairly large part of 7. He was the character designer, but like,
all those belts.
yeah. Oh man, all the Final Fantasy games keep on changing directors way too many times. Like
Aha!
it's like not good. The only time it worked, well, I guess it technically worked for 15, but the only time it worked was for 14, because FF14 is actually real fun. If you like MMOs. If you don't, it's not going to change your mind.
But anyway, like you said, you'd give Last of Us like a 9 initially. I would have done the same thing, but now I give it a solid 7.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
I mean, like, I'd probably give it an 8. Like, I still enjoy it, but like, if I played it, I'd probably just be skipping through a lot of the cutscenes, and that's kind of defeating the purpose.
Like the thing with me, I'm a stickler for like, I hate to say it, but narrative and story elements, because like that was my major,
Yeah.
and like just a lot of it was just contrived and kind of uninspired.
Oh, I got a ninja uniform.
to be fair, I'm a less of a stickler about those things. Like I really like games that to me have good gameplay. I could care less. Usually, if they have a bad story, if it's like an absolutely unforgivably bad story, then I'm.
I mean, hey, we like Devil May Cry.
I like Fallout 3. So,
Oh well, the thing with
there you
Devil
go.
May Cry is it doesn't take itself seriously, which is part of the enjoyment.
Yeah. Also, it's just got a real good gameplay.
Yeah,
makes Fallout
but
3,
like
which
Last of Us has decent gameplay, but story leaves much to be desired for me.
Yeah.
You know, it was a weird article I read.
So
Yeah, DMC definitely has good script.
which one? Oh, the remake.
Yeah. I am being sarcastic. It's stupid, but like it's not anything like
It's a different kind of DMC stupid.
yeah, it's like edgy teenager stupid rather than just like edgy stupid.
Gameplay is still fun as fuck, so whatever.
Yeah, the thing is like I was talking about how like if you change even a little part of like Devil May Cry's gameplay, it like will be probably hated. That's it. Like they changed it, they made it more accessible.
See, like I was in the.
I
was
still
lis-
enjoyed it. It's just like it's not the same. If they
Yeah.
called it something else, people would have enjoyed it a lot more.
Right, like if I you can give me Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 4, and DMC, and I'll like all of them for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna have a bad time with any of the three.
if there's one thing that DMC is like really good at, it's its fucking like world design. I mean, fucking Limbo looks real cool.
Dude, it's a cool concept, and I really dig that.
For Limbo?
Yeah. Well, no, Limbo in DMC.
Oh, sorry. I thought you
Like
meant
when the world like distorts around Dante.
Yeah, no, that is cool.
It looks really cool.
Like the concepts that game introduced, like its own original ideas in the series, are pretty
What
cool
was even
ones.
the girl's name?
Cat,
Cat? Yeah, she sucked.
I didn't like her. She's no Trish or Lady,
Yeah.
Hey, lady. Oh,
and Trish wasn't even that interesting.
Trish wasn't that interesting.
She's
Trish was just a walking Oedipus complex.
Yeah, she was a plot device.
Oh yeah, the
And-
enemies that you have to use like the demon or the angel weapons against, they were kind of annoying. I hear that they changed something about that in like the PS4 version,
I don't know.
but like I don't know.
It
Like, I
felt
haven't
all
played
the
it.
same. It felt all the same to me.
The
Like, I
PS4
mean, they're-
version has like a turbo mode too, where you can like
Yeah.
get to the speed of the original Devil May Cry games.
Yeah.
So, like, it's pretty good.
DMC, the remake, is one of the few times I actually agree with Angry Joe on something. Because he was like, he brought up stuff that I agreed with, and he brought up stuff I disagreed with. Like, he liked Limbo.
good
He
that
thought
you can-
Cat was boring. He thought the
that was,
gameplay
like,
was
the end of
fun.
the
He
song.
thought Dante looked stupid. He thought the story was kind of dumb, and the whole plot, like Mundus, was retarded.
Oh yeah,
And
they were like trying to reimagine the plot, and it was like, yeah, it's fine. It's a reboot, but I don't know.
And he gave it a 7, which is like, you know what? I can agree with you there.
Yeah, like I'd say it's a solid 7. fun.
Even feeling generous, I wouldn't give it higher than a 7.
Yeah,
I mean, number system ratings are arbitrary anyway, but I would give it a 7 if I absolutely had to.
If you ask me for my professional opinion,
my professional YouTube opinion,
I mean, you
my
got
professional Twitch
got-
streamer opinion. It was all right.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
I was walking downstairs when my parents were watching.
Oh yeah, that's
Dan-
such a
I think it was
fucking
Dancing
dumb
with the
line.
Stars. I know, right?
No, he was just like, my favorite line in the game is that wait, what is it? The world is now your bitch, as am I. It's just like,
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
Get the fuck out with that.
One scene I really did like was when Virgil shot her and her
Oh yeah.
and her pregnant stomach. It was a demon spawn. Who gives a fuck?
That's such a good example of like the edgy shit in it. It's just like, he shot a pregnant lady and like pregnant with a demon.
Like
It's
I
not
was
that edgy.
like I was one of the people who did not really have an attachment to the DMC series when the new one came out. So it really didn't hinder my enjoyment at all.
Yeah.
Like I knew Virgil was gonna be a bad guy,
Because it's DMC. Devil May Cry.
But you know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't get fooled that he was actually pretty good. For a while.
You know, he's a good guy. He's just viewing the entire situation incorrectly. He's trying to help the people, but he's doing it by enslaving them.
he's trying to help, but he's
He's trying to help, but he's really not good at it.
He's real not good at it.
But
Yawn.
the new God of War, like a lot of people are giving it like 9s. That's also another instance where I'd be rarely agreeing with them.
Another incest.
I'd
Sure.
probably really like it, but you know, I don't have money.
Too much.
Oh man, I haven't
toxicity.
seen the new Avengers yet. I'm going to see it tomorrow.
It's pretty.
Yay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it enough.
I mean, it's a Marvel movie.
that's the thing. It's just like Marvel movies are like never really bad.
Some are just better than others,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean any of them are bad. Yeah.
8 seems fair. That's what Andy said he would probably give it when I was talking to him earlier.
Which game?
God of War
A solid 8.
4.
How
You're
old
just
are
like,
you?
I was just like, how is it? You're like, it's a solid 8, and I'm like, that seems reasonable. Hey,
Go-
let's shoot that thing.
Like, I really like what they did with Kratos' character in it.
I mean, it's cool. Like, it's cool to see somebody go from a murder monster to something different,
And like the
to just like a shit dad.
Or
and how they play, and how him and
Boy.
him and Atreus, how they play off of each other, and like how they grow with their interactions is like interesting to watch change over time.
It does seem kind of like it has less replay value, God of War 4, but like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's, I mean, like mainly because it's like less focused on the gameplay, and like, yeah, that's how it works. Of course, it's gonna have less replay value if they're just like, let's do like less of the gameplay stuff.
Hardcore mode, boss rush mode.
Like I read a lot of, like not a whole
Gender
lot,
bender mode.
but there was a fair amount of people who are like, you know, first time it doesn't feature like a sex minigame. I'm like, well, the guy's older. When you get
Yeah, maybe
older,
you just can't get it up.
like when you get older, like you just
you insensitive asshole.
Also, in this one, he didn't kill his wife.
Yeah, not
yeah.
well.
Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't done that, so I'm probably wrong on that.
I mean, she's dead. I just assume he killed her.
Like everything that's like to sum it all up, everything that's different from that they took out of the old ones that's not in the new ones can just be chalked up to Kratos just being older.
Yeah, he's got ED.
It works.
He's got a beard. I mean, come on.
Oh my God! Look at all these queens. Hey, you missed the good line that I said earlier. I was just like, all zombies are queens.
Yeah,
Also,
it was a good.
Holy
Also, I
honest.
asked the
Can't remind
question: when you get the motorcycle trailer from Chuck, is it called the Chuck Wagon?
You know very well
yeah.
it is not.
Oh shit, that's a good
You
point.
know damn well it's not called that, Ken.
No, man, Hector was talking about how like because it has that one-shot camera, you can't really skip the walking cutscenes and stuff,
That's
so it
true.
makes it harder to replay it.
That is a good point.
Shit. Hello, step back.
Oh, the camera transitions.
Yeah, because
Dumb
like it's just a
question.
one-shot camera, so like.
Yeah. So there's
It's
really
a-
no like skippable cut.
Also, like, I mean, like I mentioned this when I was talking to Andy, but I honestly don't think the one-shot camera thing is that impressive. It's a,
I mean,
it's a video game.
Yeah.
When they
Like,
did it
it's
for
cool they decided
Daredevil,
to do that, but it's just like.
yeah, when they did that, like that single shot, something like however long minute single cut fight
Well,
scene
it's
from
just like-
Daredevil, that was impressive.
I mean,
This
I
is
mean,
like,
for
oh,
it's
one-
it's
one shot of this simulated environment.
Yeah,
it's
doing-
not one take of every voice
Yeah.
line.
like doing
Yeah.
a one take is different across different mediums.
Yeah.
The,
So, like, when you-
it's
so, like,
very
when
hard
you-
to
the
equate to.
staircase scene from The Shining is probably way
Yes,
more.
yeah. So
impressive.
well, that wasn't one take.
Well, yeah, but it was,
was
all
clever
way
camera
more.
Yeah, yeah, but so
It was
like,
all
but
one.
but in that scene in
Fuck yeah.
and the whoa,
Oh, yes.
but in that scene in Daredevil and Old Boy down the hallway, which is like the coolest shit ever. Like it's impressive, but when it comes to video games, it's like, well, it's a simulated world that you're a part
Oh,
of.
you
It
got a
should be
car?
it
Well,
should be
this is better than a
seamless.
car. I could have sworn that there were people that I'm supposed to be saving right now. But maybe this is better.
'Cause maybe you just did a lot of it.
rolling around it. Well, I don't know. What's your level, Kevin?
Level 24. Out
Hey,
of
that's
50,
that's
I
how
think.
old I am. Yeah, 50's
me too.
cap.
That's how old I am too.
'Cause I will say I like that like blackout loading screens are absent, which is fun, but it's until when you get to the fast travel where they
Yeah, that was
where
actually gonna have to
the,
take
it's,
doors.
yeah, it's where like you have to like go through the roots of the world tree, and that's how they hide loading screens. Yeah.
Yggdrasil.
Like going through that's the loading screen. They're just hiding it.
Aren't
I
they
know a
also
lot of
hiding
fucking-
loading screens when they're doing the one camera shot angle, like from different transitions.
Does this thing ever break?
Like it gives you. I don't think so. But like it
Man,
gives you the
balls
illusion.
are,
Like it gives.
stronger than cars, huh?
Yeah.
Fiberglass.
Apparently. But it gives you the illusion that you're supposed to travel to on Yggdrasil to get to your destination, but you can just stand still and just wait for the door to show up. Like it's a clever way, but it's just still hiding a loading screen.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the way they did it, sure.
It's a cool way to hide a loading screen. It's like the doors in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
because
like that's cool.
yeah, because the slow and menacing thing was like you're in a haunted mansion, you don't know what to expect, so it adds more to the tension.
Yep.
What's behind this door? Oh god, a
It's
typewriter!
another zombie. God damn it.
It's
Fucking
the,
Resident Evil
It's a
2.
zombie typewriter.
Man, our like Resident Evil 1 remake is really good.
It
Yeah.
is. I liked it. I need to play Chris's campaign.
I can think about is when you streamed it and then you just walked towards the staircase and then a zombie just fell. Right now.
Oh yeah, that was
the RU5.
that was when me and Eric were streaming RE5.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
the we,
Yeah,
we
no, that was the Lost in Nightmares campaign of RE5.
Yeah.
do we still need
The
to.
fuck?
It's a vacuum cleaner with saw blades.
Yeah, I know what it is.
It's like, that's not the problem.
Look, it's a mission, Kevin.
Did you try that, Kevin?
I thought I tried.
Uh-oh.
I know you tried vacuum cleaner with some. Oh, didn't you try? Oh, I think you tried plates, not the saw blades.
We don't have time for par for the course. Let's do it.
Are there any cars near? Yes. Oh.
Aw. We dropped our
Shit.
super weapons. There's a bed right there. Just lay him in the back.
Oh, son of a. You know, this is the slowest fucking car ever.
Yeah, but it's faster than walking
Hey, at least that one has a.
a lot of time.
Y'all are just being bros.
Hey, at least it's not that car.
Road trip.
Come on, we're bros.
Stop
Don't
looking
look
at me.
Stop looking at me. I did add the stay hydrated bot because it is important to stay hydrated.
Just let me know if you're getting tired.
And even though I added stay hydrated bot, I haven't drank any water. Oh, you mean Detroit? Well, you described it, Detroit QT. But yeah, I'm ready for. Hi, Daniel.
Who's Daniel?
I don't know.
I'm making fun of Detroit's being human. Detroit, become human? God damn, what is it fucking called? It's
think-
Detroit.
I don't know how to count the amount
I
of
think it's
water I
become
drank.
human.
It's about androids and like cool idea, but like I don't trust David Cage.
Hey, you know who else is a little weasel? Peter Molyneux.
Hello, Andy.
Yeah, Peter Molyneux is a little weasel.
What the
He
hell?
made good
is,
games once.
What the hell is P. Molly up to these days?
Who cares?
Probably lying with like
remember
a
his name.
curiosity bullshit.
Yeah, is that his?
He's like, play my game Fable. Hey, I tried. I didn't like it.
I didn't
Oh,
mind them.
Fable.
Those are some of my guilty pleasure games. I don't like them, but they're my guilty pleasure games.
I only played Fable 1 and I can't even remember anything about it.
It's not aged well. Let me tell you, they really haven't. But he's lying about something out there. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that sounds about right.
didn't he make that game where it was just a bunch of people tapping on a fucking giant cube?
Yeah, and they had to dig to the center for something.
Yeah. Alright, we might be able to actually make this.
All right, well, let's find out.
Open the door.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a game.
We just
Oh,
that was the place we entered.
I'm gonna leave because I gotta watch Persona 5.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, the new
Oh.
episode.
Boy.
So I'm gonna go.
Oh, here she is.
The funny thing is, like, I don't need to watch the Persona 5 anime. I've beaten that game 4 times.
I've beaten it 3. Still haven't platinumed it.
Oh, you still haven't platinumed it?
I'm Kendall.
All the books, and then
David Japp. That name sounds familiar. I'm sure he. God damn it, Luz.
all the books and vending machines are the last.
What a
two I know.
dumbass name.
Thanks. I was getting mauled over here. Good thing I.
Stop moving!
Running away.
David Jaff did Twisted Metal and the early God of War 2.
Oh really? Huh.
And Mickey
Girl,
Mania.
Kevin, I like your friend Hector.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. He is.
Dude,
correct
I had
about the
Mickey
best
Mania.
girl.
If there's a canon girl in Persona 5, who would it be?
Makoto.
Makoto. They like she has the most like scenes with her. I guess you'd say.
Okay.
Like
yeah, but she
there
doesn't help her
isn't a
family
canon.
run an end.
Well, yeah, I'm just like if there would be one.
Makoto.
Yeah, it would be
Because
Makoto.
Andy asked that question like a while back, and I
Did I?
You did, and I very incorrectly said if I would take a stab in the dark, I would probably say on because
She's first girl, and that's
Exactly.
usually how it happens.
So
So was
it's
Chie,
okay.
and Yukiko was first. It was canon girl.
In Budokai Tenkaichi, which one is Canon Girl?
Bulma.
Is it Goku or is it
Vegeta.
Vegeta? Because they both like the look
Trunks.
of each other according
Bulm.
to that
Bulgita.
it's Super Saiyan 2 Trunks because he's on the cover.
Hector, baby, age is just a number, okay?
And
Let's
prison
not
is,
start getting into
prison is
semantics
just a
now.
room.
Prison is just a room.
Also, a character is just someone in a video game. Hey Andy,
Hey,
hey,
I'm all about that Naruto.
Wait, what, Eric?
he said Yukiko. P4 waifu Yukiko.
Oh, okay, so there's two people in this chat that are wrong. Okay.
Yeah, on my first playthrough.
I never actually did Naruto. I only did Risei.
Wow, what
I
a
think
bitch.
on my
Ah, so you like horrors, huh?
my golden plus
So you're like
playthrough, I was
super-
gonna
super-
do
so
Naruto.
you're
Yeah,
super
that's not
generic.
true. She's
What?
not a whore.
Sounds
She just-
sounds like three people in the chat are wrong.
Might be more than she can handle. Get to
Kendall just wants to be a trophy husband.
Yeah, I do.
Andy,
So
you need to get over here.
I got a lightsaber now.
Yeah, but the case 5-1 isn't at the safe house.
Oh God.
Oh, Shatterbound's too far away.
My favorite thing about that whole moment was just the fact that I haven't been talking for like 10 minutes
Why not?
And then you just hop in at that opportune moment.
at that opportune moment because you were making a joke and fucking Faye wasn't.
She looks
getting it.
32.
Just went right over her head, and she's like, I don't get it. Cause she's so hot.
She got us money.
Yeah. Good
All right,
person.
let's get the fuck out of here.
Someone was just
Yeah,
like more like study abroad because she was talking about her friend. She was like,
Yeah.
That was Kendall. He did say it over and over.
yeah, and
And she kept missing it every time.
Yeah, I mean, like,
To be fair, it's not a funny joke, but
it's not a funny joke, but acknowledge it at least.
How far do we have to go? Do you know?
Skateboards. I don't know.
usually the proper response is Kindle, shut up, you're an idiot.
just
To
To which I say,
that.
okay.
We
Just
don't
say
have to go
that.
too far. It's like the next area over.
If only we had that on.
Oh, is this the
record.
boss fight with the two girls?
Persona 3 waifu is Akihiko.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, like Akihiko's he's got chiseled abs.
Like, there's
And a bandage on his face always.
So
Three
Three
is
is-
he'll always be waiting for you.
3 is
the,
kind of a harder
the person
thing to
who
choose.
I'd say most people go for is Mitsuru because she's the hottest. But Fuka's the one that I could probably get along with the most.
Yeah, those are two
He's just an
different
engineering
things.
major.
Igor. I like that answer.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Persona 5 Igor is best waifu.
Hey, Kendall, you beat Persona 5 yet?
No, but I read the plot last time.
Oh,
I was
you're
over
doing
at
it
the place.
wrong.
You're not
That's fine.
doing it right. No,
I don't
not.
think it is.
That's
Not at
okay.
all.
I spent money on it, damn it. I can play it how I want to.
Well, I'm gonna take it away from you. Now I have two copies of
Two
Persona
special
5.
editions. God damn it, no.
You can steal one of them and make triple the money back.
Yeah, have you seen on Amazon like how much the Steal Your Heart edition is going for now?
No, how
It's like
much?
150.
Like 300.
Man, I should have bought 2 like I was planning to.
Ooh.
Let me double check and see if
Is
that's
that
still
like an
active.
unopened version, or can
It's
an
brand
open
new.
version still be okay? Oh,
Brand
damn
new.
it.
I remember the like golden version of Persona 4 for the Vita, like the special edition where there was only like 10,000 made, was like going for not as much as you'd think, but like still a lot.
pretty up there.
And
I wish I was
thinking
I
about
wish
too.
I was into
Currently,
wish I was into
at
Persona.
287.22.
Ah, it went down.
I mean, still a lot. Still more
Oh,
than it is.
It's like almost twice what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, like, I'll be honest. If I had 2 copies, I probably wouldn't sell the second copy.
I mean,
Because what was the
Why?
original price for?
Save Rebecca.
It was
Take
like
a
100.
like
I think.
120.
Do whatever you
No,
It was at
take
least
her.
100, probably 120.
I would,
Hey,
I'm gonna say Eric's right.
yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna
For once in my life.
What's up?
love the Take Your Heart was
we're
on
gonna
there.
let's do mail order Zombrex because I think we can get some Zombrex by doing that.
Yeah, let's do it. I know it's gonna happen eventually, but I don't know when. You know, Persona 5 Crimson's gonna come out.
Yeah, right. That will be really fun. Do you think we'd be able to actually go for a
Psy,
Psy?
because
That's-
I'd be down.
That's what
Yeah.
down to
Like in
bone.
the original like draft for the story, you were supposed to live with her.
Hell yeah.
Were you supposed to live with her or live in the same building?
I think live with her.
Because I remember you talking about that a while back, but I think at the time you said just in the same building, like y'all were neighbors.
I mean, either way.
She's
I
in
mean,
either way,
I
you
mean,
gotta-
yeah,
she's in
either way.
she's close. She's only just a few steps away.
She's in
either
close
way.
proximity.
You gotta do some traditional Japanese night crawling. You gotta sneak into their room and. Come on.
Where the
No, continue with that.
all right? I feel
I've played Way of the Samurai. It's a thing you can do. I should stream Way of the Samurai because it's like a fun series. Hey, oh god damn it!
Yo, how do you guys say aunt, like aunt and uncle?
I say aunt.
I say
Say
aunt. It's just the way I was.
I'm
I learned to say
uncultured.
it.
Yeah, that's the way I was raised.
Well, how do you say
Maybe-
it, Kendall?
And
Aunt.
Let's kill
I
the
say
post
aunt.
office, man.
I mean,
Oh, I
that should,
forgot.
I mean, based on how it's spelled, it should be probably pronounced aunt.
I mean,
But
I don't get mad at people for saying it either way. Like I
was just
say
curious.
it both ways, to be honest. Like, but I usually just say aunt.
Recently, I've been saying aunt because that's just easier to say for me for some reason.
Yeah.
Like
Hec-
easier.
Hector's
on
in the ant faction. Oh god.
easier on the throat.
man, look at this guy.
It's like when people say Anne
Jesus
and on.
Christ, this guy. He's seen some shit.
He's got fucking buggy eyes.
Look.
oh yeah.
Hey guys. You know what?
Rico's fucking
You, hey,
postal.
hey, you see this postal guy? Looks like he's gone
Oh, get the
postal.
fuck out.
All right, have fun playing co-op on your own.
Okay.
So hey Kevin, I have this game too. You mind if I jump in co-op?
Fuck you. I'm still here.
Fuck you, you can't steal my buddy.
No, I unquit. Let's go.